thank you, Mr. President and Mr. Vice President, for your tireless leadership here. And I also want to thank the fellow task force members who have been working around the clock in a very patriotic way to serve their fellow Americans. You know, part of the American dream is having a home. And sometimes people say, well, what does housing have to do with health? It has everything to do with health, having a safe home. And that is the reason that the President has authorized the immediate cessation of foreclosure and eviction proceedings for American citizens, single-family forward mortgages, as well as reverse mortgages. And as you know, FHFA has also decided to do the same thing for 60 days. And the CFPB is very happy with all of this as well. And it's really all about helping our people, recognizing that they're being severely impacted by the coronavirus. And we've also asked the various servicers of mortgage loans to exercise forbearance for anybody who's having difficulty. It is important, if you're having difficulty, to actually contact the people who have made the loan, who established the mortgage, because it doesn't happen automatically. What does happen automatically is that we cover all 8.5 million people in terms of the moratorium on foreclosures and evictions. We want also for the PHAs to be protected. HUD does not have authority to mandate that evictions can occur, but we are in contact with all the PHAs across the country and are petitioning Congress for the power to be able to actually enforce that. But the fact of the matter is most of the PHAs are run by people who actually care about other people. So we really haven't seen much of a problem there. We haven't seen much of a problem with forbearance and needing to try to force people to do it because they want to do it. People are stepping up and saying, what can we do to be helpful? As far as housing choice vouchers, Section 8 is concerned, the April vouchers will be sent out next week. In May, vouchers are already being worked on. And we're also staying in contact with all the stakeholders, the advocates for low-income housing, as well as other stakeholders to make sure that we're doing things that are most helpful to them. And additionally, we've extended the deadlines for healthcare and multifamily financial reporting requirements. And that's for over 20,000 multifamily and healthcare borrowers until April the 30th. And that provides them with a lot more flexibility to deal with the issues that they're dealing with. I also want to thank our FHA Commissioner, Bryant Montgomery, as well as the FHFA Director, Mark Calabria, and Kathy Kraninger, the Director of CFPB, who've all worked tirelessly with us to make this happen. What we're trying to do is bridge the gap, recognizing that it's a lot easier for us to take these measures and for Congress to take the measures that they're taking so that we don't destroy a very excellent system and have to start all over again. So for those who are worried about the money that's being spent, if you don't spend the money and deal with this now, it's going to cost a whole lot more to try to build all this up again. And as was mentioned by the President, there's been a sense of unity that we haven't seen for a long time in this country. And let's hope and pray that that unity lasts far beyond this crisis.